सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. Good morning, friends. On today's topic, as I have told you already, and it is flashed, day 3 meditation to stop the war. War is not a solution at all. The war should be stopped immediately, for which we pray to the Almighty for 2 minutes at least every day to bring His attention unto the surface of the earth, such that the people who are suffering exactly, the people who are being killed during the process, should be, at peace. Question is whether to go for the war or not for the war. The kind of spreading of the news, the kind of the commentaries of the war fronts are, exactly a funny kind of situations which we need to understand as the citizens. What is what? What is happening? Where is it happening? How is it happening? Question is Bhag Devi Saraswati Namaha. The throat, the Visuddhi Chakra, yesterday I was talking about. This should be exactly known, and this can be exactly known if you meditate. If you meditate every day, if you meditate for 2 minutes, 3 minutes with full concentration, then you can understand that what is that 5 minutes of meditation, what is that 30 minutes of meditation, what is that 40 minutes of meditation, and what you get out of the meditation and the meditative thinkings. So welcome, good morning to all. Though it's a time called Brahma Muhurt, in Brahma Muhurt, the Visuddhi Chakra, the Kantha Chakra, sends enough of information, and these informations are exactly the informations which are almost purified in the form. That is why the importance of Brahma Muhurt, the importance of Brahma Muhurt is there. And when you meditate during this time, the atmosphere which you receive Moran H1G. Hi, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to all. Those who have joined already, there are 21 people I see who have joined this. And please meditate for the world peace. And my point of telling is when we meditate exactly, we get one situation called the ego-less situation. And when in ego-less situation you think of what is happening, you will not speak anything which will be damaging the globe. There is no point of telling you all about what is happening at the global war front, but as the meditative citizens of the globe, meditative citizen I would say, because always we should think cool, we should answer cool, and we should act coolly, such that our counterparts, the souls, the human bodies, the consciousness shouldn't be disturbed. The point is, this consciousness, the Hridaya Chakra, the heart element, shouldn't be disturbed. It should not be crying. Whatever we do in the whole day, please do remember whatever you speak through this, whatever you act through this, should not be hurting people, because the heartful meditation is the meditation which is the most urgently required in the global scenario. If I am able to penetrate through your brain, then the option is to meditate. The option is to pray. The option is to calm down. And when you go for it, Brahma Muhurt meditation, I would like to emphasize time and again. When you go for it in Brahma Muhurt meditation, you will exactly understand the things which I would be telling to you all. People who are not getting up early, people who are not getting up early, people who are not taking bath during Brahma Muhurt, people who are not purifying their body at Brahma Muhurt, might be it will be difficult for them to understand what I am trying to focus in today's discussion. See, in Hindi we say दिव्य को पाने के लिए दिव्य बनना चाहिए. If you want to invite Almighty, if you want to pray to Almighty, you need to purify yourself first. And after purification, when you speak something, when you bring the attention of the Almighty, definitely the attention comes down. What I can't understand Indian. See, the meditation is one language of the globe. When we meditate, uh, when we connect meditatively, there is no language exactly required for. This is the language. What we say? This is the language of the Almighty. This is the language of the God. This is the language of Allah. This is the language of Krishna. This is the language of everybody's. Okay? So there is no dividing of anybody from these situations. Language should not be the, thing which will be the obstacle for us to connect, because we connect through meditation. Opil lawyer, okay, I'm leaving. You need help. Meditation for 2 minutes from your side would be exactly the required thing. I don't need any help. I rather pray to the Almighty that everybody should be praying and doing meditation to stop this war, ongoing war. This is what exactly is required from and to be understood. Okay. So, wherever you are sitting at this time of Brahma Muhurt, you should go on meditating and praying. This is the exact time to pray. This is the exact time to meditate. This is the time we can concentrate and focus exactly on what should be done for everybody, not for you. You can't be selfish at this time. You can be humanitarian and you can be thinking about the improvement of the global consciousness. So, people who have joined already. If you are interacting, it will be clear. So it's time we start our Brahma Muhurt meditation. So sit comfortably and directly. At this Brahma Muhurt, there is no need to concentrate more. Concentration already comes. So sit straight, concentrate, start moving into your heart. Feel the beats and slowly stop ignoring the thought processes. That's your mind, which is sending you different thought. When you focus into the heart, slowly and slowly, the thought which is coming into your mind will start vanishing. The atmosphere outside will be feeling as if you are exactly in the extended state of yours with the nature, with the atmosphere. Point of saying is you need to submerge yourself, surrender yourself to the environment, to the Brahma Muhurt. The spine is exactly erect. You are sitting straight. You are trying to understand your body. You are well connected with the Mother Earth. Your Muladhara is stable, strong, and receptive. Such that the other chakras, as I told you yesterday, Muladhara to Swadhisthana to Manipura to Anahata to the Vishuddhi. Till Vishuddhi we should focus first, because third eye or the Agya Chakra, which the yogis they try to teach you, should not be immediately called on. And the Sahasrara is beyond the Agya. So let us focus up to the Kantha Chakra, because these are enough for the common day situations. Initial days, when you sit with your spine erect, it will be very difficult to sit even for 2 minutes. But slowly, if you are in the determined state, you can sit for 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and slowly you can increase your time span, and the state of sitting constantly in the meditative state with complete awareness to the Mother Earth, the surrounding, without thinking about it or without ignoring it, will be achieved one day. And you'll be in your meditative state, which will be your own experience. Do not try to follow any instructions from any other sources other than the instructions which are coming from your own heart. The brain sends the signals, the heart is sending more signal than the brain even. Now you need to capture what is the signal of your own heart, not the brain. When you start understanding your heart well, you'll sit for half an hour, 35 minutes, 40 minutes constantly in this state. So when you achieve this, to achieve this, you need to get up at Brahma Muhurt every day with a constant determination that I need to purify myself first, my physical body first, before sitting in the meditative posture. So you need to get up at around 4 a.m. It might be difficult for people who are not in the habit of, but once the habit is developed, it's purely biological. The biological clock will synchronize and you will be automatically directed by your own body to get up at Brahma Muhurt. No point of putting on clock depending on the other resources to awake you. Automatically you'll be getting up. And when you sit, after purifying your body, doing your dincharya, you see, first thing you need to pray for the global peace. So that heart of everybody should be pulsating with the same frequency. And when the hearts are pulsating with the same frequency, vibration, the vibratory mode of everybody's thought process will be reaching to the Almighty without fail. The prayer becomes successful. When you are making this Brahmamurth meditation your own lifestyle, then after 40 days of constant meditation, you experience something which you can only understand. It's not to be told to others. Your experience will be exclusive to yours. But your life changes. You start thinking more microscopically for every small details of your life. You start understanding all the complex phenomena which are happening around you in a very simplified way after your meditation. The benefits are not to be thoughten, though it comes on its own way. You shouldn't sit with a thought in your mind that if I'm doing a meditation, I'm about to get this posture, that peace, that calmness. You are not supposed to think anything. Just sit. Complete surrenderance. Just sit like thoughtless. No pressure, no hurry. Just sit. If you are unable to concentrate, don't force. Stop it. Sit again whenever you find time. Though Brahma Muhurt is the most ideal time to go for the meditation. It's not that at other times when you meditate, there will be no benefit. Meditation itself is a process of calming you down. So make it as a lifestyle of your life. Gently closing your eyes is required because you need to cut off the other sensory things and you need to dive deep into your own heart chakra. All the problems which you have in your life will be coming definitely one after the other initially in your meditative states. Don't worry, they will come and they will go. But you need to sit like one silent observer. Observe yourself. The thoughts coming and going. You just observe. You need not to react. This state cannot be explained to the people who are not in this habit of sitting in this posture. Sit comfortably in whatever position your body allows. Never ever try to forcefully sit in Padmasana or Ardha Padmasana. It might be Sukhasana, no problem. Sit comfortably. Purpose of sitting is to sit comfortably such that you can sit for a long time to meditate. If your knees are in problem, or hands are in problem, or a portion of the body is in problem, obviously you can't sit for a long time in meditative posture. So sit comfortably. Dhyana, the Hindi word of meditation, is to be deeply understood. The yana, the medha, the consciousness should be raised up. That's the true meaning of dhyana. So raise your own consciousness to the biggest consciousness of the Almighty. And when you achieve state of sitting quiet with zero thought process, your consciousness mingling up with the higher consciousness will be your own experience, that bliss, that timeless zone will be understood by you only. Nobody else can make you explain on this. And after finishing up, don't leave your asanas immediately. Sit there comfortably. Think of coolly. Be there for another 3-4 minutes, preferably. Such that the experience you gained during this meditation is absorbed thoroughly in your body. Immediately getting up or doing something errands is not okay. Sit comfortably for 2-3 minutes, then you get up slowly. So thank you all for joining this session, morning session of the Brahma Muhurt meditation. I hope some of the basic things which I told you should be followed up. And make a practice every day. No forcing, no hurry, but you see closely the changes in your own life. That's all. So let's pray again. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. 2 minutes of meditation to stop the war and bring the global peace should be continued further. Thank you. Thank you for joining. God bless you.